versus voin donkeys that we were talking about. There was a three-way deadlock. It was talon versus vampire versus voin donkeys. After eliminating one team, vampire have decided to charge on another. But wait a second, it's BDR versus Viper XKO going on because BDR.
It's good for them. Yesterday they showed quite a bit of that capability, getting super aggressive. Now it's going to be Optimus stepping through with the S12K, doing a little bit of cleanup. Now Vampire KO, well.
Absolutely, Viper XKO realized the same thing. But BTR slowly and steadily they're trying to close in. They're giving no room to Viper XKO for survival. The situation is a 2v4, I guess. Yeah, the utilities are going to come in. We gotta watch out for those grenades. The position is compromised. Bumblebee coming in with a beautiful grenade. Viper XKO have no room to play in. What a beautiful grenade by Bumblebee. It's gonna take one down. Now a 1v4 left for Tala to do, but Bumblebee will be like, no, I'm not gonna let you live for another second.
Eliminations maybe steal those points away. I mean, whatever strategy works for them, good to go. But whatever they do, they have to lock in.
On Bandit, still in that fight, 2 eliminations to the name, but look at Optimus once again coming hot in on Voin Donkeys, taking down Potato. Crazy block is gonna find Gearsler. It's not looking good for Voin Donkeys. They have been surrounded. The last man standing, in fact, the last 2 players, it's Zeta and Rizik. They're trying to deploy the hard cover, and it's not gonna work out. But wait a second, Rizzy Block was knocked and finished. Optimus with a beautiful grenade. It's a 1v2 situation. In fact, it's a 1v1. Voin Donkeys, the survival is on the shoulders of Optimus, but here comes another beautiful grenade by the third party from either side. It's not looking good. It's Voin Donkeys.
I'm spotting out a bit of an angle up to that northern side. That, of course, is going to be one of our few remaining players coming in from Boom East, the same 9 squad. Now, trying to take a little bit more of a divided approach here. They've got 3 players right here on the edge. Down they go. No, Boom, out they are. 3 eliminations or 3 points to their name. Not too bad of a finish. Not a bad start to the day. Now, Sem9 coming in for cleanup. It's going to be Tryout and High Q. Up they come. That hard cover definitely going to be advantageous for them to utilize as they now turn their focus towards Optimus. Not before taking down Voin Donkey.
Spotted. There will be 1 player down, and confirmation will also be there because Sem9 they cannot go back and revive their teammate. The solo is so far away. The grenades are going in. Mad Cat was spotted by Satria, and this player is always doing the heavy lifting, always coming in with some beautiful knockouts and giving the advantage to his team.
Well, Magistrate going out to Satria, but let's see what the rest of the crew is going to do on the front line. This roadway is proving as a nice bit of coverage here now for Halal Axatron, but it's not going to be sufficient as Hitman goes down, and that is the end of the road for them. Not a single elimination to show for this game. Now, Bigatron by Vitality, they also get taken.
On the back of it, they're coming for the third party. Boom Sports is on the last player standing, and upon bit, in fact, BTR is coming right there. Another player of Bandit. It's not looking good for Bandit either. Ten Sky had no clue, but Bumblebee will miss some shot, and Ten Sky right from the face of Bumblebee. What is this guy doing?
He is trying to play the best game of dodge that he's played in a while, and unfortunately, Bumblebee, how it plays out for them. Now, Talon, they're going to be looking to see if they can find something themselves. Currently sat all the way in that 10th position. Boom, Esports going out with 5 elims to their name, like the legends they are. So I want to see who's going to be the one to rise up. I mean, Glue Squad has done it, Vampires has done it, BTR has done it, Sem9, RRQ, Talon, Skyforce, pick a name. Any of those 18 names on the side has been able to do it. So let's see who's going to be the one here for today. Glue Squad, though, out they go, 11th place, 4 eliminations. So unfortunately, no placement points coming their way. The same can be said there for Champions Esports, also walking away with a squad wide. BTR essentially the only team now that can make a very comfortable run for the top of the leaderboard come game number 2's end. But I'm going to be looking at the rest of the teams, right? RRQ, Talents.
I mean, that's a good place, but you cannot try and make the angles here on BTR. You need to go and wrap around on that hill, but wait a second. Razy Block with a beautiful knockdown on Apex. Now the situation is turning in the favor of BTR. Although they are on a worse position, and Skyforce coming in with a third party, seems like the PUBG gods are in the favor of BTR.
Blue is going to be closing up here. Now let's see who will rise from the ashes as Voin Donkey Potato comes through with a bit of a jump shot, tries to clutch it in. Now contestation is going to come through here. As you can see, several teams looking to step up to the table. It's going to be Viper KO also finding themselves in quite a bit of a predicament. They still have Lord on Overwatch, so there could still be quite an angle played out here. Oh, yep, you got to watch it. You don't want to get caught like that. DRS looking... bagging the 2 eliminations to go with that. Now comes the spray, and that is a beautiful job being done here by DRS. Cyclone, they might have quite a bit of a dent delivered to them, but they're not out of the fight just yet. ASI8 also now starting to move in.
Happening for the smokes deployment over here. They are gonna charge in on BTR. Bumblebee, you gotta welcome them with grenades, but wait a second, he has a beautiful M4 in Santanar. Lapar, what a connection by him. Oh my god, I've never seen such a precise aim by anyone.
Here first, folks. Now, there's going to be Skyforce looking to rotate up as well. Beautiful spray.
Wow.
Oh, look at this. RRQ.
Not looking good for a BTR. One of the players knocked out, going for the rival. Crazy block. You gotta watch for those bullets. And the X-Side. Ooh, cooking team BTR. BTR Resi block is on half HP. You gotta push forward. A6 side can go for the slam in.
Request that you please don't mention this team's name, right? Don't.
Comes a push. Here comes RRQ. Lapar is going all in on the back of the covers is being provided by the rest two players. And look at those grenades. The flying grenades are coming in. The cover fire will take one down, and probably the grenade is going to take another. Fisty connecting the last two bullets and out of the game.
Wow, what a play. Bigatron by Vitality. Down they go. 5 eliminations to their name.
Fisty, he is so crispy with his aim game and also with those beautiful grenades, but the shotgun delivery is going to be there. RRQ, all the players are coming in too good. He's going to be taken down. Tala, he will also follow the same or suffer the same fate. This is not looking good. Varpex KO, they wanted to get themselves indulged into a fight, and things are looking tough. Fisty, look at him, how beautifully he pushed forward, although he did give a lot of damage to Lord. Now it's a 2v3 situation.
Yeah, can they wrap it up? This looks like RQ could have it in the back potentially, but Lord says no, down they go. What a comeback. What?
Party over here. Wait a second. Look at the snake. It's getting closed in slowly and steadily. It's not going to reveal his position. It's going to be his other teammates who'll try to spray down. But Lord coming out. And there you go, the first spray, the first knockout, and here comes another spray. Goku board needs to deliver some shots on Kinu, but he's not gonna do that. And he's cooking a grenade. Look at this beautiful grenade coming in. Goku board, you gotta find the player. And here comes a charge from C1.
C1, it will come to an end. Meanwhile, Boom looking to get ready to lock it in. It's going to be ASI8 and then, of course, the players from Bandit on either side. So can Boom push through this? Can they get the spray? Can they get into that next bit? Because they only have 2 players left to defend, and ASI8 just full sending it down onto them.
Absolutely, ASX who is knocked out, and it's a 1v4 situation. Looks like ASX they have the control of the situation. The grenades are going to come in. Boy, baby, we're going to watch out. Zero is trying to move from the different side. But once again, baby, realization was also there. But don't force a 1v1. If you lose it, he'll go for the confirmation. And here comes the elimination confirmation. Baby getting a little bit more overconfident and 1v4. Wait for your teammates. If you get hungry, if you get greedy, you'll get punished. But what's going on? BTR coming in with their, not with their guns, but with their vehicles. They're like, we are good drivers. We'll eliminate you with just vehicles only. Rizzy Block finding the last plane standing, and DRS, damn they go.
Onto this region itself as well, so there is an opportunity for that continuity. Now, hello, Axatron, trying to just evade.
Using the hoverboard, using the hovercraft to get some more information. But I think both the teams will fall back. They will not try to commit. That's not the position where they will try to fight with each other, unless someone tries to go all hero. Someone tries to, just commit suicide.
Yep, that's not the play that you want to go for. We also did see Bandit. They've been spotted. Down they go. So their solo has been sent away. See what's going to happen up on the southern side of zone. I mean, playing up in the lumberyard is always an interesting position, but it is going to rely quite heavily on where this next shift will be taking us. But I think for Sim 9, it's a decent angle. Good reposition that they have here. He now moves on forward, and this is where Voin Donkey seems to have potentially maybe dropped the ball, right? They need to try and bounce back from this, but Sim 9 is not going to allow that to happen.
Absolutely, Potato will be spotted, but wait a second, Yumeko of headshot connection will take him down. It's looking good for Sem9, but Voin Donkeys, they gotta watch out. They're making a lot of mistakes in those 1v1s. Zeta is the last man standing, probably. And look at A6 they're coming for third party. Grenades are going flying right in the face of Zeta. It's trying through mission points. They need the momentum. They have to be in top 3 by the end of this match. But look at the surprise by who? Who will take down one? Who takes down another? That is not good. Clue squad, they did give an opening to Team A6 side. All the elimination numbers are getting stolen away, but a charge is going to come in from A6 side. Casanova will find the last man standing, and it's in.
I don't know. Let's go with that one. Is going to be able to get something done over here. Always when there's numbers in the name, I get lost. Tryout is easy at least because I can read that name. Now, it's going to be Tryout looking to try out a different strategy, as they will have to defend against the push coming through from ASI8, Iron, and Who up on the front line. I don't quite know. Yeah, well, or neither did Tryout, as the shot is in, and that is the end of the road for Sem9. ASI8 cooking this lobby. They are having a blast. They're going to look to prioritize that northern edge of the zone, as they think that is where it will take them. But the rest of Vampire starting to disengage, peeling off, moving backwards.
Vampire Sports is also taking a fight in the kill fade up against Team Talon Sports. Look at this beautiful grenade by Axel. Will take down Lazarus. And once again, Sento with a beautiful grenade. Talon Sports is also trying to cook, and the cooking was not enough. A Cole will take a lot of damage by Santu, and now he has a shotgun in his hands. But what was that grenade? He's trying to move back into the compound. The elevation is there by Miola, but Zayn will find a Cole, will take him down. The advantage is with Team Vampire. Now Axel is also down. It's a 1v3 situation, a 1v4 in fact, but a beautiful grenade will find the last man standing. Miola will find himself so close to Team A6 side. In the meantime, elimination points is going to confirm by Casanova. That is brilliant. Casanova will find another player. This time it's Viperx. In fact, it's Vampire Esports. Will be taken down. Miola finds his ways inside the tents of BTR, and once again another possible contention, or probably it will be Team Boom versus ASX side. What's going to be the plan of action from Team ASX side? They've decided to push forward. They are trying to charge in. They don't have the zone for themselves, but look at this. Casanova coming on with the beautiful grenade. Optimus will find him, will take him down, and is trying to confirm the elimination number. On the back of it, it's Baby trying to give cover. Boom Sports coming for a third party. It's not a good situation. A6 side will get the third party sprays, and Boom Sports will also face the trouble by BTR. BTR is trying to eliminate everyone who comes in their way, and 2 more knockouts to the name.
Yeah, unfortunate that Baby got put to bed, but now the pressure is on for the rest of ASI8. I like the fact that they disengaged, rotated back. This does open up the opportunities for them, but you guys still got to watch out here for Optimus as Boom Esports get taken down. Now, Bandit also stepping up for a little bit of a shake-up here. Can they get the rush? Can they get that play? Biggest by Vitality in hot pursuit. It is going to be Skyforce, the next squad to fall. Iron trying to get ahead, but unfortunately, it is going to be Bigatron by Vitality that does end up taking them down. Voin Donkey now going to be playing from center zone, but so much contention up onto the edge of zone. Bigatron just quickly trying to get themselves reassessed here. They are trying to sum up the whole situation. As you can see, Bandit looking for an opening as well. Ten Sky looking to disengage, fall back into the rest of the squad. But then Bandit needs to find a way to move forward. Of course, rushing up with a horse, it's going to be a little bit risky, especially looking at how BTR are just waiting for something to come their way.
Bandit know that they are on the 16th spot. They can, they have to go all in. They gotta have that 20 elimination number gameplay, or it will be over for them. For now, they've decided to push forward on BTR. 2 players are down. And look at Venice says he will be taken down. That 4th player is not going to come in. Look at the position of Kent. We'll find 1 player and Puzzle will get a trade, but that's not enough. It's a 1v1 situation. On one side, it's Puzzle, and on the other side, it's Optimus by BTR. And we have seen him carrying his team. Although all the players will get eliminated, the knocked out players are confirmed by Team Bandit, but Puzzle trying to revive, and on the back of it, it's Tidak Gaming who have decided to do a third party. They will eliminate Bandit. They will also eliminate the last man standing of BTR. Tidak Gaming 5 side. They have every possible advantage.
Yeah, they definitely do. Can they capitalize on it though? That is going to be the big question. So up comes Who and the rest of the team now as they look to rush on forward. Beautiful bit of Overwatch being played out there as well. But Broom now feeling all the heat. The rush is on Who. Getting taken down. Baby losing quite a bit of HP. But unfortunately, or rather fortunately, not getting taken down. That is Boom Esports.
I mean, there's a big distance between all the players of Team Voin Donkey and BTR. Even if they try to knock one down, they cannot push, they cannot charge in. So fighting with each other, that's not very good thing to do. Because even if you take down the players, you cannot push in. But BTR, without taking down the players, they have decided to push forward. BTR doing BTR things. Giger trying to move from a different angle, and the cover fire was quite there. Kent decided to charge in, and look at Razy Block. He's getting damage from different sides, but he will still find the player, take him down, and eliminate him. This is classical by BTR. No one else could have clutched this. No one else could have pulled this off. It's just BTR who decided to do BTR things. The risk they took, that was crazy. For by Who? It was just 1 player who came in for the third party. That was a 1v4 in a third party situation. The rest of AI, they were like, oh, what happened? Where is the whole team? Where is C1? And Who is like, I got all 4 kills. Something else on us. It's definitely Team Nexury. But the connection, that is going to be a difficult thing. In the meantime, it's Talon Esports will lose their player, and Sam9 getting eliminated. That's an opportunity for BTR and Vampire to close in.
Well, let's see who's going to come in clutch here. Talon, Axel, that's
Hope that Team Talon Esports get their fair share on the points table in terms of getting points, in terms of getting elimination numbers. But Talon Esports, something is going very wrong with Team Talon Esports. They gotta work on the placement points. They gotta stay alive. I mean, that's how
way engagement. But Void Donkey needs to be careful as Todak has already started the fight. The shot starting to connect them through. Kenny locking in the first one. Razak now capitalizing on a quick cheeky trade. There's Noel rushes forward. Glue Squad now trying to peel off in all directions. But Void Donkey ready to receive them. Sticky coming in hot. Just sneaking in. A beautiful offside approach. And this could still be an opportunity for Glue Squad to try and turn this whole situation on its head. Void Donkey only managing 1 elimination so far. And now Zeta has to face it all as Todak comes rushing in onto the compound. And it is now 2 solos standing between them, but BTR.
Miramar, here comes the push. Here comes the charge. A Molotov to slow down things, but they have different avenues to go from. But Zeta, the entire focus of this player is to confirm elimination points. Down the go. The first player is knocked out. And is he gonna try and confirm the elimination number? Yeah, he is gonna do that. How did you allow him?
I don't know how many nades they can squeeze in their bag, but it seems like the answer is all of them, as quite a lot has already been exchanged here, and there's still 4 more to go. Now, Zeta has to lock it in, trying frantically to get the position over to the players there from Todak, but a great opportunity to try and get just out of that situation as BTR is going to be looking to tighten up the angles here as well. Talk about a tough spot to be in. Kenny with an effortless nade is going to seal the fate there for Void Donkey. But now Todak, they need to see who will be the one to get the wipe in on Todak, because both squads are looking to play the setup here.
Absolutely, BTR. They've decided to charge in. They have the shotgun in his hand. Optimus trying to lead the way for his team. But Obviously, the heavy utility play is going to come in, and on the back of it, it's going to be ASXI is going to join, and they did join. They took down 2 players, and look at ASXI. Casanova is not stopping whatsoever, and down they go. 2 players are knocked out, and it's the time for Team TDK to do a third party. Bumblebee coming in with the grenade. He's trying to buzz, but he also took down in the process.
Wow. Cheeky nades coming in from all directions. Now, Bigatron by Vitality down to 1. It is going to be Razy up on the high ground, looking to rain down absolute hellfire onto the players from Todak. Going for a wide wraparound. Looking for the opportunity, but this also now allows another opportunity for ASI8 to strengthen their front line as the angles are looking to get wrapped up. Looking to push through as much as they can here. But here we go. Wu spots out a little bit of something. Not quite getting the angle there on Frenzy. Dap now quickly looking to close up. Trying to bring them back into the fight. Skyfalls will get eliminated in the meantime. And now it is going to be a very hairy, scary...
They've decided to charge in. Now that they can hear so many gunshots and the players getting knocked out, they don't want to miss out the action. But here comes another team, Vampire Sports, trying to settle down. They're not trying to push forward as they saw the next esports.
Down, it is absolute chaos now. BTR down to 2. Not quite sure if Razy and Bumblebee.
Why would you do that?
Will be able to see some light at the end of the tunnel. Iron, good off angle position here. Yet to step it up, bring in those eliminations.
Whoa.
But now it's going to be go time. Who with a beautiful nade? It is almost the end. And there we have it. Bigatron by Vitality goes ahead of them. The last one left for the team. Viper KO also just hanging in the wing. Both sides here against Boom. Been a little bit risky. It's been a little bit tough. Boom only with 1 elimination up. So a fair trade across the way between the teams here. But who will be the one to get it? Zero trying everything they can. Mad Cat, beautiful overwatch. This could still potentially be a bit of an upset. If there was a nade in the possession of Mad Cat, it could be the one to close it out. But we don't see that quite just yet. Viper KO, though, is going to be the ones to drop on down. Out they go. 13 teams remain. We've already said goodbye to 3.
Absolutely. 3 teams are done and dusted. And so are their hopes. Firepex Scale getting eliminated early on. They were trying to get their ways into the top 5, but there are no more hopes. Same as the case with T2K. But here comes another fight. It's Boom Esports versus Team Halalic Citron. Nobody's giving any room to Halalic Citron to make a comeback. But Boom, this time around, they gotta be careful. 2 elimination points at the name. It's just a Mad Cat, but Mad Cat will find one. And he was about to take one from different angles. Talon Sports will probably think that Nexus Sports is not here. And if they try to go from this side, they will get punished. But wait a second. It's One Donkeys versus Team RRQ going in it. Look at this. What a beautiful knockdown.
And it was even going that fast, right? Just slowly, casually rolling up, running them down. RRQ, it's like they had like weights tied to their feet. The situation that we're looking at right here.
Yeah.
And see whether or not... yeah, well, I don't even have to finish my sentence because Apex already answered it. The answer is, yeah, they will find BTR. So, fortunately for Nexury, there's not going to be too much pressure running down onto them as we do say goodbye to Boom Esports as well. But they will still have to reposition, right? The zone has moved a little bit further down to that southern side. Now they've got to spring into action. If they overcommit to the edge of zone, it could cost them quite a bit. And it is stage 4 blue. And you don't want to fight it. You want to get ahead of it.
Absolutely. But are they going to try and get ahead of it? BTR needs to revive the teammate on the other side. Talking about Nexury Sports, they were getting gatekept by Sem9. But there's one thing about Sem9. They always try to prioritize the circle.
This, but doesn't seem to be the case just yet as the teams continue to hold on here. The angles not really improving at all for either of the involved squads. You got to do something. Come on.
I mean, they need to show some signs of life, but ASX side, they have decided to push forward. The revival is going to be there, but if they try to throw a grenade iron, It needs to use those utilities. Grenades will be used later. For now, it's trying to push on the player. Oh, here comes a push. The buggy jump is gonna be there, but here comes a rescue. In fact, the hull from Team ASX side. The cavalry will be there. They will take down 2 players, but Iron will be eliminated, not just taken down. He's sent home, and ASX side will have to play this fight. We'll have to take this fight with 1-man disadvantage. But on BTR side, it's just the last man standing. It's a 1v3 for him. ASX side, they got an elimination point in this fight, and with Casanova charging in with a beautiful grenade, he will confirm